So we're in Calistoga. I've got a big garden here, and then we do all biodynamic, obviously. We also raise meat chickens and pigs and egg layers and ducks, and kind of pull the whole thing together. Biodiversity is a big part of biodynamic farming. So when everyone drives up Napa Valley and they go, oh, look at all the beautiful vineyards, right? Well, and they're all beautiful, but there's a lot of them. If you're something that eats a grapevine and you come over the hill, you think this is paradise. They can eat from one end to the other. So it's really important to diversify your farm. So I usually say farm instead of vineyard, because if you can get more than one thing going, it's a farm. So I didn't really get into farming until I got into wine. And I love gardening now. And I like, plants in general. But I got into wine in college because I worked at restaurants and just fell in love with wine. And moved to Chicago, worked at a high-end contemporary French restaurant. And back in 2000, I went, you know what? I want to work in vineyards. How am I going to do that? I'm an English and religion double major.
Yeah, right. I'm curious about that.
So I went up to Traverse City, Michigan, where I worked as a cellar master for a couple of years, and then I moved out here, and then worked for Gergich. They hired me because they were starting to do biodynamics, and they wanted somebody that had an open mind about it, and I did, and they gave me a lot of amazing tools, and they've got great vineyards, so the sky was the limit at what I could learn and how fast. So I'm very thankful for them and all the opportunities I had with them. And then 2 years ago, started doing my own little vineyard management consulting, and the wine label's somewhat of a byproduct of that. Because when you work with good grapes and somebody offers them to you, it's hard to say no. When I really look at some of those aha wines, I have no doubt you're here because of a certain bottle of wine at some point grabbed you and said, there's something better going on here than just a beverage. So for me, one of those aha wines was Didier Dagny when I was in Chicago, the Celix. It was a wine that I said, I have never had anything this awesome. And it was Sauvignon Blanc, I'm going down to visit with some friends later today, and I'll bring wine, and everyone will bring wine, but almost no one will bring their own.
Yeah.
Why? Because you kind of want to show off something new or fun or older. It's the best part about living in the Valley, really, is the fact that your exposure to so many great wines, and they're all at your fingertips.